right, Shadia is up. All right, hey, we are live. Hello, everybody. Today is a great day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is an amazing day. So we are live. It's 12:30. We're here. We're excited. We hope you join us. We hope you share this. Really, to be honest with you, with whoever you love and care about, because what we're about to talk about is the MyGLP Thrive experience. Shadia, do you have the capsules and everything right there with you, or no?
I got them right next to me. I can grab them. One sec.
Okay, she's gonna go grab those, and I'm just gonna kind of talk to you about it. So what's going on is Lavelle just got done starting with this new My Thrive GOP. It's supposed to help you with your GOP hormones and your GIP hormones, which we have already, but with age they slow down, they get lessened. They're not there as much. And what Lavelle did was they designed from the ground up with their technology that they already have and their knowledge and understanding of formulas. They went to a lab and they, from the ground up, they made their own holistic nutraceutical supplements. Okay, so that right there is the capsules, and we call them like liquid gold, man. They're two little pills, and they are. Shadi, what do you think about those pills?
Oh my God. I love them. I love them.
Okay,
I'm going to show
and we're
them.
gonna get into her story here in just a second. But those two golden capsules, and they are filled with gold, and you feel golden, like the golden child. And then the second step, and first of all, you take those two capsules before your feet hit the floor. The
Yep.
second step is the mix right there, and that's the GLP mix. Now that I can't wait to wake up and take it because it helps with muscle development. That helps. It has HMB in it, which really enhances muscle growth, muscle maintenance, and muscle stability. And I'm telling you, you feel it when you start working out and hitting them weights, or even just Shadia, she rollerblades. Do you feel it in your muscles?
I feel it in my muscles rollerblading, and then I feel it in the gym when I'm lifting weights. It's
Yes.
amazing.
And
You
they
just
feel
feel it like,
fuller, right?
yeah,
They feel fuller, they feel stronger.
swollen, like
And
swole.
yes, and I'm telling you, I can't wait to take that shake. The step number 3 is going to be the DFTs. Those DFTs right there are just an enhancement. Yeah, she has one right there. I have mine. I think mine's right here. Let me see. I like to show you where I got mine too, because uh I want to show you that I do it too. Okay, there you go, right there. See, we're sticker buddies. And that's all it is, man. It's a DFT foam dermafusion technology. And what they did was they put those GOP supplements in the patch, and they infuse into your skin and help you with your GLP, GIP hormones. And last, the brand new um, step is the fourth step, and that is the little Listerine. I call it Listerine. Um, a patch, and you put it in your mouth. Usually people cut it in half, some fold it. I just throw it in my mouth, and then I roll it around with my tongue so it doesn't stick to the roof of my mouth or the bottom of my teeth. And I just kind of just move it around, move it around. And that strip does is it helps throughout the day, because your production is high in the morning, and then around noontime, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it lowers, and they use that strip to boost it back up, to get that GOP, to get that GIP hormone to really boost. And I'm going to give you a tip. I learned something today that they just got some science information. Add pomegranate juice or eat pomegranate. That will help your GOP and GIP hormone. So you just learned something new today. So pomegranate juice or pomegranates itself, and usually they say 1 glass a day will also help with GLP and GIP hormones. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No.
Pomegranate juice. Okay, so keep that in mind, and go buy pomegranate today. Now, of course, Shadia has had an amazing experience. She's on day 8, correct?
Correct.
She's on day 8 right now. I'm on day 11 now. I feel phenomenal. I feel great, but I want Shadia to share with y'all what her experience has been from the beginning to now. So Shadia, go ahead, tell us what's going on with you and how you feeling with this new GLP.
Amazing. Let me tell you,
Ooh,
I
man.
had a chance to get some samples in my hand before my product
Yes,
came. So I knew like it was going to be a good road to go. When that box came, I set my capsules at my nightstand with my big glass of water. Everything was ready to go. I woke up. I get up, 4:30 in the morning, and I go do 10 miles on my rollerblades, and then I come home and I hit the gym for about
yeah,
45 minutes. And let me tell you, Javier, just from the capsules alone, I was out there, and usually I can tell when I'm at 10 miles, my body knows, okay, you
right.
did your 10 miles, start to head home. I had to look down and I was like, oh my God, it was like over 10 miles, just over. And I felt like I had only done 5. Like I had to stop myself from my roller. And I also put 40-pound weights on my legs. So, and it's cold in Florida. So I had clothes on. So I was carrying probably 60 extra pounds on myself. And I had to stop myself and go home. I'm like, oh my God, that was great. And my legs felt good. Everything just felt so good. I got home, hadn't mixed my shake, nothing yet. Still just on the capsules. I went into my gym and I hit my tonal, I hit the Bowflex, and I looked down and I was an hour and 37 minutes almost into a workout. And I'm like, oh my God. Like I stopped right there. I'm like, I went way over. Like I just
Yes,
wanted to keep going. Like, my
yes,
my
yes,
muscles felt so like swollen. They felt good. I
yes,
was endurance. The endurance was like go, 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 go. I went,
yes,
I mixed up that shake. I slapped on that DFT, and at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I looked down and I hadn't even taken my strip yet. And this is what got me. I was like, wow. Usually, I'm the hyper person naturally. And, I felt great on my classic 3 steps. Great. But by 7:30 at nighttime, I could tell it's time for Shadia to go upstairs and get ready for bed. Because
sure,
I
sure,
do so much. I walk like 4 to 9 miles on top of everything I told you too. So I'm ready for bed. But
yes,
at like 12:30, I was working and I noticed that I didn't get a little frantic at myself because my brain sometimes like I feel like I have like 10 windows open. Like I'm the internet. My brain's like the
right,
internet.
right,
There's a ton of open tabs. And I noticed that day, just in the morning, that I was honing in on like one thing at a time. And I'm like, oh my God, that mental clarity, I was totally in control of it. And that's
what
something
day
that
was that? What day did you notice that?
day one,
Wow,
day one.
wow,
And I was just blown. I started to really pay attention to my body that first day. I was like, wow. I called Greg. I said, you'll never believe me if I told you. Because
right,
I'm like, and he's like, you're getting me dizzy. And I showed him a picture on the camera. I said, did you see me move? Did you see me do it? He's like, no, I see you working. I said, I was just honed in. I was in total
wow,
control of my mental focus. So that
right,
to me was golden, golden.
wow,
Then I want to say about 2 o'clock, I took the whole strip. I didn't cut
yes,
it in half. I didn't do
yeah,
any of that. I said, I'm gonna go in, go big, we're doing it.
all in, all
All
in,
in. I took that strip and I felt within like I would say 20, 30 minutes, like a second wave just kicked in. Like
yes,
I was ready to go rollerblade another 10 miles. Like I ended up doing an 8-mile walk and I'd already had dinner done. I came back and it was 9 o'clock at night now. Now we're moving fast forward a little bit. 9 o'clock
sure,
at night, I'm talking to Greg and I looked down and I was like, oh my God. He's like, you're still awake. I'm like, I can't believe I'm still awake. I'm like, am I going to be able to sleep tonight? I'm like, we're about to
yes,
find out. I went
yeah,
upstairs. I got myself ready. I put my head down on the bed and I
Ouch.
don't even think I had a chance to turn the TV remote on. But
Yep.
here's where it gets better. Usually my sleep score, because I have a sleep number bed. And, I'm a woman in that stage, and I have been for a couple years now, and I have my labs done, and my cortisol levels, they spike through the night, which will wake me up multiple times. I
Uh-huh.
have an average sleep score of like in the 60s. If I get a 66, that's a great night for me. I did not wake up one time that whole night. My bed alerted me in the morning that I had the best sleep score in a long time. It was an 81. 81,
Wow.
Javier. And I have had consistent in the 80s for 7 consecutive nights. Like my bed is congratulating me. Like, good job.
Yeah. I tell you what, I've experienced that too. When it's time to go to bed, your body just it shuts you down to sleep and rest. And it's really weird. I don't know what it is. I really don't. And I do know a lot of stuff. But what is in this that puts you in that sleep mode? And one of the highest ranks is called REM sleeping, and where you go into a deep sleep. But that's cool because you have the information, the feedback to show you that it's putting you in this deep state of sleep and good rest. And it is weird. I do the same thing. I lay down and I go, it's time to go out. When sometimes you stay on your phone and you play around or you're watching TV. No, it's like when you hit the bed with this stuff, you're out. That's it. It's over. Now, I know you talked about it, but I want to go back into your mind. You had that focus. Did you get that aha? I got that awakening moment where I was like, whoa. Did you get like a euphoria or anything like that?
That's exactly what I was about to say. It was like a euphoric, like a wave that just came over, and just to be in control over my brain was everything. Beyond of the plus I got from it, just to be in control and focus on one thing was amazing, and it did. It felt almost euphoric, like just
Now, now you said you've lost weight, right? You lost a little bit of weight.
4 pounds.
Oh,
I have lost four
but
pounds.
now I want to go back because a lot of people they don't understand what this new formula is. It's not just about weight loss, which it is, but it's also about keeping the muscle that you have because the GLPs, the injections, they were finding out that people were losing more muscle mass than they were fat. And that's not
Mhm.
what you want. So tell me about your muscles. I know you said something about your muscles. How do
Yeah.
your muscles feel?
My muscles feel great. And when I stepped on that scale and it was only 4 days in, so it was like a pound a day average. I haven't been back on, but I wasn't worried because I felt, I felt like different. My body felt different. I put on a pair of jeans around my thighs. They felt snugger. So I'm like, okay, the scale went down, but my jeans are not lying to me. My jeans fit very snug, my little skinny jeans on my legs. So
Right.
I had to look down at myself in the mirror, like, put my legs together and see, is there a little gap now? No, my legs, like, and my thighs were touching. So I
Right.
knew I could see the formation of my muscles. Felt, I felt swollen. And I don't, not in a bad way. Like my muscles felt like they puffed up. And I know that sounds weird,
Yes.
but I felt like they puffed up after my workout and it felt
Yeah,
good.
I felt like the fat is shredding off and the muscle is burning it off, but the muscle is
Yeah.
getting bigger and fuller, but it's killing the fat around it. Which
Yeah.
we have visceral fat and subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat is okay, but the visceral fat we don't want. We want to get rid of that. That has impurities, that has toxins, that has a bunch of bad stuff, and it'll stay there for years if you don't get rid of it.
I'm telling you, Javier, look, I've always been a tiny girl. I promise you. But when I hit that stage of, the women's cycle of life,
Yes.
I could see that little bit. Maybe nobody else could, but I know my body.
Ye-
And it was
Correct.
there. And it didn't matter what I did in the past couple of years. I could work out, I could rollerblade, it didn't budge. But it did. It did on day 2 here. It was like back again. I said, it's like a light switch just went off in my body. Was that
Yes.
the hormone I was missing during this stage that was causing that, just that little puff in my belly in that visceral area? And it was gone on day two, like
So
gone.
what? Real quick, we're almost out of time. I know we could talk some more, but let's talk about your appetite. How is it doing to your appetite?
I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry, but I'm not to the point where if I look at food like, oh, I don't want that. No, I want the food. I'll eat it. I get full faster, a lot faster. And we like to have dessert every night after dinner. I haven't had dessert in 7 nights. I just don't want it. I don't
I
want
know, me
the
too.
cake or the cookies or
I don't. We they gave us donuts on Monday, and I had no desire. And I love donuts, which is one
yeah.
of the worst foods you could ever eat. But I had listen to what I'm saying. I had no desire, no want, not an inclination of even wanting that donut, which is
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah.
It's really strange. So that was
Yeah.
really cool. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
that. Now I noticed my digestive system has been working much better with this. How's yours?
It's funny because I have a message with one of my girls, Angie, and I said, I don't know what's going on, but it's just like, as soon as I take that shake, I can guarantee that my digestion system is working very good just once, but it's on point. Like
Yes,
classic, it was on point too. I'm not that listen, classic is, the Mac. Okay. It is the Mac. But
right,
it didn't always work that way for me, like after the shake. And I can count
correct.
like clockwork, 7 8 mornings in a row now. It's like I just regular, like a normal
I'm the same
regular.
way. It's like you put in the good and you're getting rid of the old. It's
Yeah.
really weird, but
Yeah.
you're gonna consume all the goodness. And by the way, that shake has 50% of your recommended daily value of vitamins and minerals. See, the shots, they don't do that. It's a synthetic. It's a synthetic GLP that doesn't give you any nutrients. This system gives you nutrients and then some on top of it. So you're getting a plethora of goodness with this system here. So we talked about your mind, we talked about your digestive, we talked about your sleep, we talked about your muscles. We talked about your clarity. You got that clarity. So just how
Amazing.
what I mean, like the thing I want to say is like, what more can they do? What more do we have to tell you? It's like, why are you going to miss out on all this goodness? Why? I said it yesterday. Who do you love and care about that wants to feel good on day one, fantastic on day two, and wonderful on day three?
I'm
Who do you
telling you.
know that wants that? Everybody wants that. a,
Oh,
a great mental clarity, muscle development, a great working digestive system, and deep sleep that you've been missing for years. Now, I've noticed something, and I watch your stories and I watch your posts. Your face is looking different. Have you noticed that?
I
Like,
haven't.
like your skin.
I, I haven't noticed, but yesterday when I went to my nail appointment, the lady said if I didn't know that you were in the state you were, I would say you were pregnant. She's like, you're glowing today. So you're the
Yes.
second person that said that to me within 24 hours.
See, and I saw another person put a picture up yesterday, and I kid you not, guys, she's just like us. She's just a regular thriver, just like us. And she's been on the GOP for a while. She was picked. I saw her picture yesterday. I'll say her name because you've probably seen it. Sheila, have you seen her? She put
Hmm.
a picture up yesterday. Did you see that?
I did, and I'll have to go look
She
now.
was wearing like a sweater kind of crop top showing her belly just a tiny bit in her jeans, and she was glowing, man. She looked like a movie star. And I
That's
was like,
incredible.
and I'm seeing this in people's face with this new line, and I'm like, what is going on here, man? So guys, there's so many benefits to this. We're already at 20 minutes almost, but look, we could go on and on. There's so many benefits to this, and all we want to do is share this with you. Now, Shadia, how much is it? Let's talk about price. How much is it for this real quick?
It's only 225. It's for all four of these steps. I was shocked. I mean, people are spending $1,000+ on that shot that doesn't even give you all the benefits and long term. That's key too. You want long term,
Yes.
benefits on your body, not the
Yeah.
opposite. And $225 only for all four of the steps for a whole month
Yeah.
supply. Like
And
they
then,
never disappoint.
and Shadia, can they get it for free?
Yes, sir, they can.
They sure can. Just two
Yes.
people. All you need to do is share it with two people, 225. Those two people will add up, and then and Lavelle will give you 225 in credits. And all you gotta pay is like $15 for shipping.
That's it.
And
That's
then and then what's the promo right now for the next 6 months? If you share it with 10 people, then how much do you get paid for that?
$500 bonus. $500
Yep.
cash bonus. And it keeps going, guys. You keep sharing,
Yep.
it goes higher, it doubles. 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, it keeps on
So
going.
so my goal for the next 6 months is to help 100 people, 100 brand new customers. That's my goal, 100. So that averages about 17 people per month. So my goal per month is 17 people to help. Guys, there's no reason why you shouldn't do this. There's no reason why you shouldn't invest $225 into yourself. And in 10 days, you feel amazing. You start glowing. You start sleeping. You're hitting the 80 on the sleep scale. Your muscles are fuller. Your digestive system's working. You're laser focused like Shadia now. She's just like, zoned in and hyper focused. Guys, and energy for days. Why not? Are you not worth $225 a month? I don't even know what that comes out to. What is it, like $7 a day? Is that what it is? Something like that.
Yeah, something around there. Little like right there at $7 a day. And people
For four
people
products.
bypass that on a cup of coffee, which is not good
Yes.
for you. I mean,
Yeah. And guys, and the thing is, one of the things we want to really emphasize, listen to what she said about food. The food noise is dead. She sees the food, she eats the food to sustain herself, but she eats good. When it's time to eat, she eats the good food instead of all the junk and the ultra processed stuff out there. Guys, this is going to put you on another level. So
yeah.
look, we're just here to share. We hope you share this video with other people. And Shadia, do you have anything else last to say?
I mean, you really like who would not want to just feel amazing? And when we get older, things don't work as good as they did when you're younger. So if you have a chance to be in control in the driver's seat and control what direction your body goes as you age, you need to do it. You need to put yourself first and you need to feel good. When you do, you will never want to go back ever, ever. It's
And real
amazing.
quick, I always like to ask this question. Like the last thing is, Shadia, what's your dream? Because we're meeting you, we're learning about you. What is your dreams? What's one thing?
I can't stop helping people. My dream is like to see everybody feeling just as good. And I know that sounds cliche, but it really is because it makes it a happier world. And when people feel good and they look good, their confidence feels good. They're getting compliments. I mean, it's all about like loving another person.
Yeah.
My dream is to see more love, more people happy, to get people feel good, better sleep for them. It makes a difference. It really does. It makes a
Yes.
difference of that person just saying hello to the stranger and when you're at a store.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. And I just want people and to reiterate on that, it's just feel happy, happy
Yeah.
with yourself.
Yes.
Because that's what you're doing. You're investing 225 into yourself, which you can get for free if you share it with other people that you want to feel happy and everything. Guys, it's a phenomenal product. This is my second day of doing another interview because I did one yesterday, one today. I already have somebody already that I have in mind for another one. Guys, everybody's going to come out and start sharing, and we just want to share this with you and just help you out and make you feel as good as we do, and succeed. Any last things for you, Shadia? What do you want to say? Anything else?
I look forward to Javier to what the next 8 days bring. Like, I'm sure my bed's probably going to congratulate me for a solid 16 days, and that right there is, I love it. The
So
sleep is
really, the
important.
next person you want to help is Greg, right? Get Greg feeling good,
Oh,
and
he's doing
and
it. Greg has been
yeah,
right there. He was stalking the mail too, like, because I only got a couple samples. He goes, "Can you get more samples?" Because the mail got delayed. So I did. I got more samples for him. He loves it.
yeah.
It was
Well,
midnight the other night at our lake house, and he was still zipping and zooming all around. He was like, he's like, I gotta go to bed. I have to get up at 5 for hunting. He loves it. He
so
loves
keep
these
keep
strips.
me up to date on Greg, and maybe we'll have Greg on the next interview. Sound good?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all later. Take care. God bless. And boom shakalaka. We'll see you later. Bye bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.